In this lesson, I will explain you what is an outlier. So what is an outlier? An outlier is an extreme value in the data set that is either much larger or much smaller than all other values. Or you can say an outlier is an observation that lies an abnormal distance from other values in the data set. And there is no specific formula defining outliers. However, they are still important to understand when performing a statistical analysis. Now I will give you a few examples to understand the outlier. So suppose this is our data, and if someone asks you that what is the outlier in the following data set, so we will see that we have 5, 56, 78, 98, 65. This is our data. So the outlier is 5, but I will explain you why the outlier is 5. To find the outlier, look for the value that is either much larger or much smaller than all the other values. So see, we have 56, 78, 98, 65. So 5 is the smaller value than rest of the numbers. So the value 5 is an outlier because it is much smaller than all other values. Here I will give you one more example. Suppose this is our data. In this case, we have 32, 45, 65, and then at the end we have 234. So the outlier I told you is the abnormal distance from rest of the numbers. So to find the outlier, look for the value that is either much larger or much smaller than all other values. So in this case, we have 234, which is much larger from rest of the data. So the value 234 is the outlier. One more example. To make it easy, suppose this is our data now, starting from 1, 34, 56, 78, and so on. So you have to see which one is the outlier. Is there any big number or is there any smaller number? So we will see there is 1. So again, the same explanation, same logic, that to find the outlier, look for the value that is either much larger or much smaller than all the other values. So in this case, which is 1, is the outlier because it is much smaller than all other values. So in this lesson, you have learned the concepts of outlier. If you have any question, please write down on the comments section, and please do not forget to subscribe my channel, Sci My Academy. Thank you so much for watching it.